This is the true story.
True story.
Of 7 people.
Most of them had beards.
Who lived back in the day.
Like Old Testament day.
They were ordinary people.
Just like us.
Who made mistakes.
But when called upon by God,
they did extraordinary things.
Join us as we go
Back in the day.
Hello, David here. I don't know if you've heard of me. You probably have, especially if you've cracked open the Bible a time or two. I'd have to say I'm kind of a big deal. I don't want to brag, but I'm probably one of the most important people in history. Hands down. I mean, you've got to be pretty awesome to have David Hasselhoff named after you. So anyway, a little bit about my life. I grew up a young Jewish lad in the days of old, before horses were invented and the time machine changed the way we do banking. I was a shepherd, and I tended to my flocks like the 3 wolves tend to the moon. I was the youngest of 8 brothers, but I had more than the lion's share of boyish good looks. I was breathtakingly handsome and skilled with the old sling and stone. Much like folklore legend Davy Crockett, I killed a bear or 2 in my youth, a few wolves, I think maybe a giraffe or 2. Jeffrey! I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Oh, I forgot to mention, although I was the youngest of all my brothers, one day I was called upon by God to be king. Gonna be a mighty king, so enemies beware. One day my brothers were preparing for battle. I was back in town and I was sent for to bring some food. So I packed up a fantastic array of roasted grain, 10 loaves, and 10 delicious cuts of fine cheese, including aged Munster, Wisconsin sharp cheddar, Land O'Lakes white American thinly sliced, crumbled goat cheese, and a little Gouda. When I got there with the food, I was standing before a brute of a man. He was 10 feet tall, and had thighs like that of Grizzly Adams. Like celery stalks. No, wait, much bigger. Like David Hasselhoff's ego. Like an apple tree. His head was like a pumpkin, seriously. Hot pot of coffee, that was big. His chest bore armor of the finest brushed bronze, and his breath was rank with the scent of minced garlic and rotten fatty tuna. I approached him with the sling, and he mocked me, saying, "Am I a dog that you comest to me with staves?" But I knew God was with me, so I struck him in the head with a rounded stone. Yeah, you should have seen the other guy. Oh, hey, buddy, you're a boy, make a big noise, playing in the street, gonna be a big man someday. We will rock you, rock you, rock you, rock you. A few more things about me. I'm gifted in the creative arts of songwriting and in playing the lyre, the manliest of all harps.
You make me feel like a natural woman. Woo-hoo.
In fact, people refer to me as the songbird of my generation. I used to play for Saul before he hated me for being too awesome. On a general scale, I'd have to say I fell somewhere between awesome and awesomest. I was a military man with more victories than Seabiscuit. I once showed my love for a lady by collecting the foreskins of 200 Philistine soldiers. What a day that was. What, too much information? Oh, grow up. Anyway, they tell me I'm out of time. I would have loved to hit you with a few more gems, like the time Saul dropped a deuce in my cave, or even some stories I'm not proud of. But if you want to hear them, they're written in my biography. It's the Bible. Well, that's all the time we have. So until next time, love one another, keep on trucking, keep it real, march to the beat of your own drum, live long and prosper, and don't let the door hit you in the backside on the way out. This is King David, signing out. Stay classy, planet Earth. You can dance if you wanna. You can leave your friends behind. 'Cause if your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, there ain't no friend of mine. Break it down. We miss you, Chuck Knobloch.